Welcome back to Ozarks Fox AM. It's time for Kaylee's entertainment news. What is happening in the world of Hollywood? Kaylee, give us the rundown.
Well, Tatum tackles space as Kanye campaigns, but first, retail shopping gets a whole new look. High fashion and other clothing brands are copying QVC and HSN as they work to sell to shoppers in the pandemic. The Wall Street Journal says Tommy Hilfiger has been live streaming shows with influencers talking about its fashions. Hilfiger and other brands like Levi Strauss are hoping shoppers will tune in to the online events to watch models, influencers, and celebrities talk about the brand's clothes. Hilfiger held an August event in China, which attracted 14 million viewers and sold 1,300 hoodies in just 2 minutes. Some researchers predict live stream shopping events could generate $25 billion in sales by 2023. So just one simple video in 2 minutes can sell 13 million hoodies?
That's crazy.
But is that like going to a shopping network like QVC? Is it the same kind of thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what it made me think of.
Yeah.
I know there's a store in my hometown, a boutique, that does that, I think on Fridays, maybe more frequently than Fridays. But yeah, it's just a live stream on Facebook, and you comment sold with your name and maybe your PayPal address or something.
I love that. Like, do you ask
Very
questions?
easy shopping.
Like, do you have that in
the models are like trying on the clothes and everything.
That's cool.
So.
Are you a Hilfiger fan?
Not really. Although, that's what I was looking at my blazer during your segment.
Yeah.
Yesterday, the blazer that I wore yesterday that I got on clearance was a Hilfiger.
Okay.
I never look at labels, though. I just have to like it.
Yeah, go figure.
Yeah.
I don't think those hoodies were on clearance.
Probably
Anyways, Kanye West has released the first campaign ad for his 2020 presidential bid. The rapper posted the video on Twitter, showing him standing in front of a video of a black American flag and looking off camera. He talks about his religious views and asks people to vote for him. He also included a message at the end of the video asking viewers to write in Kanye West in states where his name doesn't appear on the ballot. Kanye just filed legal documents to obtain rights to, quote, God Save America, which he wants to slap on shirts, hoodies, other paraphernalia. That's not officially his slogan, but some think it may be.
I would really just love to hear what he has to say. I mean, I'm just so interested in...
There's the video.
Yeah, I think I will go watch that.
It's about 2 minutes.
Not that I plan on
Writing him in?
Kanye, but I just say Kanye. But
You just say
Sorry, guys. Thank you for pointing it out. I was trying to segue out of there. Okay, yeah.
No, but now it's a fun game, Kelly, because we know you've not eaten or had caffeine, and I don't know how you're doing it. I don't know how you're doing it.
Okay, anyway.
But do you think
I'm
people
not
actually...
voting for him.
No,
Whatever
do you
his
think
name
people
is.
will vote for him, though?
I think he will generate at least a few hundred.
I
Honestly,
just think it's late in the game. It is October 13th.
Right.
The election's in a few weeks.
he should have started his campaign much
He should have this
I
video out in
don't
the
think so.
summertime.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
I think maybe 0.2% might get.
She's
Yeah.
prediction right here, right now.
there.
Let's
Something
come back and
Yeah.
we'll check your accuracy.
I'll put Conway's name in there. When I go
I'm
vote.
voting for Conway Twitty right there.
Conway Twitty's already passed. We can't vote for him.
I'm voting for him.
No.
Hey,
Oh,
if dead people can vote, I can vote for Conway.
I think dead people are voting this year.
Okay, here's one that's out of this world.
I'm gonna get in trouble for that.
Channing Tatum is teaming up with HBO to develop a limited series about Elon Musk's SpaceX. Tatum is on board to executive produce this project through his production company, Free Association. The 6-episode scripted show will be about the rise of SpaceX and is based on the book Elon Musk, Tesla, SpaceX, and the Quest for a Fantastic Future. I know you guys are just pining to get into space, but maybe you can just watch instead.
I'd watch it.
Definitely watch.
Space travel is going to be huge in the coming years.
Would you do it, Kaylee?
Probably, after a few years
I
of
think-
tests.
Oh, well, yeah,
Oh,
of
okay,
course.
Yeah.
I don't want to be the first one.
No.
But weren't you doing a story the other day about the guy who already signed up, the famous guy who's gonna go? I know Tom Cruise is
film-
going
yeah,
for the
Tom
film,
Cruise is going
but I
for
thought
the
there was
film.
another like a Zac Efron type person that was wanting to go that booked it, or was it Macaulay Culkin? I don't know.
Probably. I mean, a lot of stars are hopping on that bandwagon, which is making the general public.
But isn't Elon Musk kind of
my
a character?
goodness.
Like he's known for being kind of out there on some stuff.
Yeah. And I mean, he just successfully launched that last rocket that sent 2 Americans up to the space station from American soil. So that successful launch kind of will propel the way for
And you guys
others.
should watch Away on Netflix, starring Hilary Swank about them going to Mars.
Okay, yeah.
It's a good space show.
It has, who else in it?
Hilary Swank and I'm going
I was
blank.
thinking of Space Force. Just kidding.
That was Steve Carell. Yes,
Oh,
I
I
did
love
not
that,
like
yeah.
Space Force. That movie, and it got season 2, by the way. And I'm like,
Yeah.
how?
Yeah.
Because
Not
it
very
has
good.
Lisa Kudrow too,
not going
right?
to
It's not very good.
I'm not
Anyway, speaking of
You're in
stars,
space today.
Gal Gadot is working with Patty Jenkins again for another project unrelated to the high-grossing Wonder Woman franchise. The actress confirmed on social media she will play the Queen of Egypt in the currently titled biopic Cleopatra for Paramount Pictures. Jenkins, who directed Gadot's Wonder Woman and its upcoming sequel Wonder Woman 1984, is on board to helm the historical drama. News of Gadot's casting received mixed reactions on social media, sparking a debate about the legendary ruler's ethnicity, with some saying the role should have been given to a person of color. But
She's Israeli, isn't she?
Gadot is Israeli.
Yeah, so leave her alone.
Yeah.
There's some that say it should have been portrayed as a darker skin color.
Like an Egyptian?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean,
Which is
Okay.
reasonable,
Well-
sure. But Patty and Gadot seem to be a very
Good team.
good
right there.
match.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but you know that controversial film with
Liz Taylor.
Elizabeth Taylor.
Oh,
And she was
totally.
Jewish, and people
Yeah.
Yes.
think that
and
correlated
it's
either.
cost a ton of money to make, and I think it was a flop.
Oh, it might.
Yep.
It probably was.
The makeup and costumes were cool.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You only watch that for the costumes.
Absolutely.
They're beautiful.
Well, this one's a classic straight out of 1974. Once lost, now recovered, TMZ reports that the group Comic Connect have found the original cover art to Spider-Man issue number 129. Why all the hype?
Yeah. Why?
Because it's the Punisher's first ever appearance on a comic cover. The Punisher is the alter ego of ex-Marine Frank Castle, who sought revenge after the Mafia killed his wife and children in a Central Park shootout. He's known as the One-Man Army. I believe he has a series?
Yeah, a Netflix
television
show.
series?
Netflix. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Punisher.
So if it wasn't popular before, it's definitely popular now. They believe that this comic alone will gross $2 million.
Seriously.
There was a Hulk one that generated the same amount.
Oh, wow.
It will be, I believe it's November 14th, around there, 14th to 16th or something, that it will be hitting the auction block.
Oh.
So-
Kelly, that's what I want for Christmas.
What?
That cover.
You want that cover?
Can you get it for me?
Sure, no problem. Hey, that's an idea. You can
Well,
be the
check.
Hulk for Halloween.
I could be the Hulk,
You can be the Hulk.
and you could be Wonder Woman
I could be Cleopatra.
or Cleopatra. You're giving us great Halloween ideas, Kelly.
It goes
Here we go.
nowhere together. But that's
I'll
okay.
be the framed comic.
There you go.
I'm worth $2 million.
Yes.
There you go.
Coming up, it's our extra video of the day, and we actually have 2 for you today, so
Yeah, we
it's
do.
coming up right
Yep.
after this.
That's right.
I wonder if I could get a Hulk suit.
I bet you could.
We were super
green-
villains last year,
The
though.
green paint might be toxic.